to our top story.
Well, I think it should be cleaned up.
Who gets results for people in a northeast Portland neighborhood fed up with trash piling up around a post office. They say they've asked postal workers to clean up the mess, but papers and leaves still litter the property, and it is an eyesore.
KATU's Marky Lynch explains what happened when she went after answers.
Well, this doesn't look bad now. In fact, it looks great, but that wasn't the case earlier today when we showed up and got video of the trash and tree branches. Then crews showed up to clean up the mess. Some businesses and neighbors say that's a real switch that they've been trying for months to get a response and were unsuccessful.
I think that it's neglect. It's neglect on the part whoever owns the building, which in this case happens to be the post office.
As George Pryor passes by the Rose City Post Office on Northeast 50th and Sandy, he can't help but notice all the papers, cups, cigarette butts, and branches that litter the property the post office sits on.
And they should be responsible for cleaning it up.
He and his neighbors, including local business owners, have had enough of the mess. They contacted the Postal Service, some more than once. The owner of this neighboring business says she's complained to the post office twice, was told the problem will be taken care of, but she says the post office has taken no action. Now, 3 months later, people who have to look at this every day wonder why it's still here and how it's reached this point.
It doesn't make the neighborhood look real great.
Michelle and Michael Sanford walk their dogs by here often. They say trash is the least of their worries.
The landscape was completely overgrown for a while, and that was a nice hiding place.
Michael says it was so overgrown, someone had taken up permanent residence, and no one ever knew.
They did the landscaping, discovered the person, and so the whole thing came down.
The branch is down, but the mess still here, and a problem neighboring businesses would like to get some help with.
And I'm tired of it. I don't know what to do, seriously, and I'm glad that KATU is here.
And again, it was after our KATU crew was here today that they came and cleaned up the mess. But a spokesperson for the Postal Service tells us this is a problem they're always trying to stay ahead of. He says it makes it difficult with transients in the area. He says now they are working with Portland Police and the city for a long-term solution. In Northeast Portland, Marky Lynch, KATU News.
And the Postal Service pointed out this is not just a problem for the post office, but also for all the businesses on the block.